Alright, this is going to be a hotel tour review of the Extended Stay America Glenside South location here in Richmond, Virginia. Let's get started. That's fine. There we go. So there's your sign. On the other side. I'll show you what we have here. This is at 6811 Paragon Place, Richmond, Virginia. Outdoor motel. Office there. About the only amenity this place actually offers is guest laundry and vending. That's about it. Nothing else here. So there's your office in there. Give you a quick trip on the elevator here. I'll do the room tour a little bit later. We'll be pulling out here in the morning. So this is going to be multiple pieces stitched together. This elevator has issues. We're at the top floor. We're on 2. I'll go to 2. If we had a real kitchen, we could do that and make the most of it. But you'll see in the room tour what I'm talking about. We're at room 201. As I say, I've shown you all the amenities already, because there aren't any. Now, of course, there is multiple buildings. That building over there appears to be the nicer of the two, whereas this building is extremely basic and sadly lacking. Like I said, you'll see in the room tour what I'm talking about. That'll be coming up shortly. And I'll stitch all this together and give it to you all in one shot for your viewing pleasure. Satellite dishes. It's close to a lot of things. Interstate 64 is around the corner. But that's about as good as it gets. go. We'll pick up later. Alright, as promised, it's time for a room tour. Room 201 here at the Glenside South Extended Stay America in Richmond, Virginia. Let's start with the door lock that doesn't like to work. There we go. One of the beautiful things about this door is in order to get the deadbolt to lock, you have to literally lift up, if I can even do it one-handed, you literally have to lift up on the door. Pass my camera to my assistant. You literally have to, in order to get this to work, you have to haul up on the door. You can use that. Notice the fact that somebody smashed it into the wall at one point. It's a nice touch. Let's see what we have around here. We have an ironing board. One of the few amenities this room comes with is an iron and an ironing board. Doing this room tour with my assistant. Yeah, lovely iron. It does kind of sort of work. We ended up using it, so it does actually kind of work. The ironing board is a different story. We had some issues with the ironing board. Let me get back here to where I can see what you're doing. Ironing board, a cheap fix, okay? Yeah, that works really well. Oh, I forgot to mention that every time you open this particular door, you slam into the heater, or air conditioner, whatever you want to call this. I don't think I need to demonstrate, but you hit it right here on the corner. The door and the air conditioner are too close together. Since we're basically in for the night, not going back out, I'm not going to bother to open this now that I've leveraged it into place. What am I looking at?
All the paint peeling and corners cracking.
Nice. I hadn't even noticed that. Thank you for showing that to me. You can clearly see right there. Now, Diesel Doocy has seen this room. He's been in here. He was here in Richmond on Tuesday visiting us. And before we go any further, to quote him, this isn't as bad as the days in Princeton. Which is kind of scary, and you'll see why as we go along. This room comes with opening windows, which do work. They work just like they're supposed to. We haven't had any bugs coming in the screens or anything else. So
That's the only new thing in the room.
There you go. You know. So they do work properly. The air conditioner does work. It actually, considering how weak the fan sounds, it gets cold in here really fast.
Let's see if it'll turn on.
Yeah. If not, just throw it in fan mode or something. Digital controls. Yeah, it's probably not cold enough for it to kick on.
No.
Anyway, it does work. I mean, it gets cold in here quick. Of course, it's on the cooler side. Today is Halloween. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, we have furniture that, yeah, is kind of falling apart. Dilapidated at best. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's in good shape. The TV works. I'll give it that. Doesn't get many channels, but the TV does work like it's supposed to. I'm not really going to bother to turn that on due to copyright reasons. Stains all over the carpet. That one right there looks like a chewing gum or something. Or it's something stuck, literally stuck in the rug. That's always nice. dilapidated lighting, which you can clearly see there that it's barely even connected to the wall. That's a nice touch. The alarm clock, that's a cheap alarm clock, typical for a hotel. It works like it's supposed to. You can hear a little radio coming through in the background, but that's just the type of alarm clock that it is. You can see that's all coming apart right there. As I said, this is the extended stay, Glenside South. The beds are relatively like sleeping on a park bench, although we made do. Although it looks like that entire headboard and everything's crooked.
No, the bed's crooked.
Oh.
You're sinking on this side.
Oh, nice. As you can see, we have been using this room, so this isn't a review of an untouched room. The beds are clean. I'll definitely give them that. We haven't been bitten by anything. That's a good thing. We have our noisy CFL bulbs here that go give off that high-pitched noise that they do, which is lovely. You have, I think you can clearly see the problem here, where they attempted to join, looks like they tried to join the two pieces of drywall or whatever is there together, and it, yeah, it didn't work real well. As you can see right there. We did actually get this open. We haven't had any need to use any of the circuit breakers, but at first we couldn't even get this to budge. That's why you don't paint these, folks.
Crack from the wall down to the light.
Oh yeah.
Or ceiling down to the light.
I don't know if you can see that or not. Oh, yeah, you can. There's a crack in the wall. Looks like we've got peeling paint right there. Right up there. This light is just like everything else in the room. Dilapidated and sketchy. This table is really good. As is the chair, or the lack of a chair in that corner. This room is advertised to have a chair, which my assistant's going to sit down on the comfy chair there that doesn't exist.
Comfy! Very comfy to sit here.
Yeah, exactly. The chair that's supposed to be there but is not. I just throw that in there for me. It's our cooler, of course.
Oh, no, showing the red stain.
Oh, yeah, I'll get to that. That one right there?
Yep.
So we have stained carpet. This floor is actually in halfway decent condition. This chair is, it's a rock and roll special. Now let's get into the sketchies. This refrigerator works well. I'll give it that. The stove, on the other hand, not so much.
One burner.
The front burner cooks hot. The rear burner does nothing.
Nothing. And they're both on.
Mm-hmm.
Even low.
Yeah, that back burner doesn't.
It's warming up, but...
So that's basically useless. There's our disgusting hood vent. The light, which doesn't even work. Yeah, there.
Just don't touch the burners.
Yeah, exactly. Doesn't that look appealing? Isn't that how it's supposed to look? Mmm, yum, yum.
Get all the grease over here.
Oh, yeah. One disgusting counter, and we have tried cleaning it. This microwave, actually, despite the fact it's only 700 watt, it's quite small, it works quite well.
Hello? Hi. Yeah.
There you can see paint missing. Go in here, I'll give you a tour. Paint peeling off right there. Help it along a little bit. Disgusting air vent. Look like they've had other issues with the ceiling in here as well as out there. I have to say, the exhaust fan in this bathroom works really well. You know, like the one that's right there on the ceiling that you don't see because it's not there. This is a non-smoking room, but you do have what could potentially be, because you can see that, like a cigarette burn or something right there. The sink is grungy. That's not from us. You can see where people have set different things on here or scrubbed at it or something. Scrub the finish off. This is all pretty disgusting along here. You know. Oh, did I forget that? What's left of the wall there? That's really charming. Toilet's clean. As far as it working, well, I'll show you. Now you would think it would stop, but no. It keeps going and going and going and going. There you go. That's what, 3, 4 flushes in one? I mean, that's one way to make an eco-friendly toilet work, right? Have it keep flushing and flushing. We have our shower rod, which is one of those protruding rods that bows out. And it would if it was in there correctly. We have our tub and shower. Tub isn't too bad, actually. I've definitely seen worse. Except the fact that this is backwards. We turn it on a little bit on cold. Somebody we're checking out here in the morning. So let's go start it. Notice how it says C for cold, but this is so hot I can't touch it. Ah. Now if I turn it over here to hot, now it's freezing cold. My wife, the first night we got here, she took a shower and basically scalded herself. Lovely. Other than that, you know, the shower works well. You know, the tub is reasonably clean and comfortable to use. Unless you, or once you realize that hot and cold are backwards. That's really safe. See there, I've had issues with the ceiling and the wall and such. Mold, of course, would be pretty easy to grow in here because there's no exhaust fan. Just that vent right there. Not too much else going on here other than, you know, just some carelessness with their spackle or sealer, whatever you want to call that. Plunger, etc. Squeaky door. Another paint issue here. I mean, not that we're nitpicking, but yeah, we're nitpicking. Hinges are all rusty.
Okay. Okay.
That's ours. The sink is quite gross. And you like the mold? Isn't that just
Okay.
Charming.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, I'll call Matt in a little bit.
For the chewed up cabinets.
You can just email me the...
Sketchy, sketchy.
Yeah, well, the other thing is I can
There
bring
are the
up
trash
that
cans
plus
there. We have to take out the trash, of course. We'll do that in the morning before we leave. You can see this is all dilapidated on the inside. I mean, I don't expect it to be perfect, but it's just...
I think that's what we were going to do on the way down, and then Darwin took us down 95.
Look at the drawer. Yay, that's beautiful.
I can look it up on other
They give you dishes and silverware if you ask for it. These were... We've washed these multiple times. They were supposed to be sanitary before they brought them to us, but there was gunk all over them. We had to sanitize and scour the pots, pans, dishes, everything else before we even dared to eat off them.
Oh, okay.
Basic accommodations. You get 2 plates,
Oh,
which are stoneware, 2 bowls, 2 saucers,
yeah, so I just
2 plastic cups,
stuff that we don't need.
coffee mugs, and a glass cutting board, all of which we had to sanitize before we would consider using them. There was obviously a sticker here at one time. There's still adhesive there.
Oh, I know, it's locked.
That's laughable.
And we're kind of in a back area here too.
Nice.
We're not like out in front.
Peeling there, peeling there,
So, yeah.
peeling away there. We had to sanitize our own stuff after they brought it to us because it was disgusting.
All right, I will call Matt in a little bit. Okay?
So there you
All
go.
right. All right. Matt.
I was brave enough to touch the top of the cabinet there, and it's caked with grease. I immediately washed my hands afterwards. I don't know what else is living up there. So I think that's
Did you show him the thing?
the thing. Oh yeah, yep. I went over the cupboards already, and the dishes that were sanitized that we had to clean ourselves, and the silverware that was sanitized but disgusting, and yeah.
Get stuff on the forks.
Mm-hmm. The refrigerator works well. It seems to be quite reasonably clean, and it gets your stuff really cold. So, as far as that goes, thumbs up. Microwave, like I said, small, 700 watts, but it gets things piping hot. That's for sure.
Mold.
Oh yeah, cover the mold.
Okay, I don't know what you've done because I was
Yeah, I went over this. That was for me, actually, on the floor there.
the white. No, it's been there.
No, it was one of my yogurt lids. I did that.
Oh.
So, that was my fault. So I didn't show that, because that was my doing.
There's pieces missing off the wall.
Oh, of course. There you go. So needless to say, if you're thinking about staying in Richmond, Virginia, and you want an extended stay, maybe you should think again. The other building is supposed to be nicer. I don't know how true that is. Oh, let me see if I can bring up... There's an Oreo. Meow. Let's see if I can bring up the wondrous free Wi-Fi that they give you. That's another sketchy point to this overall sketchy establishment here at Glenside South. Which, if this hotel is indicative of extended stay, I think I would rather go sleep in a cardboard box under a bridge. Let me turn off the Wi-Fi. I want it to bring up the registration page. They use Influx, INNFLUX. That's who provides their wireless. Just want to make sure this actually does its thing before I show you anything. Bear with me for just a moment. Just kind of look around and enjoy the sketchiness. Let's see if I can get it to bring up the influx login. I want to show you what their deal is. Just bear with me for another second. Yes, yes. There. Look at this. Okay. This is just a bone of contention on my part. Welcome to the extended stay. They give you free Wi-Fi, but if you want more speed, they want you to pay for it. Is that free? No, I don't think so. Let me just make sure you can read that. Feel free to pause. But they want you to pony up more money if you want to have free Wi-Fi. I always say no, because I'm not paying you for free Wi-Fi. I don't think so. Now this, if it loads, oh, it actually loads. Wow. Here's where we are. Extended stay, Richmond, on West Broad Street, Glenside South. Let's see here. Amenities. Feel free to read that if you like. Hold it back so that you can. Pause and read that. Let me blow it up so I can read it. I haven't read that in a while. Yeah. Wireless internet access available. On-premises coin-operated laundry, yes. Pet-friendly rooms available. Yeah, fully coffee maker, yeah, if you ask for it. Cooking utensils, dishes, and cutlery, if you're willing to either catch diseases or clean it yourself. Fully equipped kitchen with refrigerator, barely working stove, mini microwave. Let's see. Free grab-and-go breakfast. We haven't even dared to try that. Granted how sketchy everything is, they probably got it out of a dumpster. So we call this the Sketchy Motel. For those that are familiar with the Rochester area, we call it a half a star above the Hotel Cadillac. Or for those that are old enough to remember the movie The Great Muppet Caper from 1981, this would be maybe half a step above the Happiness Hotel. Quote from the movie, if this is the Happiness Hotel, I'd hate to see the sad one. But not exactly a place I would recommend to an enemy, let alone a friend. And a place we will definitely not be staying at again, and probably will never touch Extended Stay America again. So there you go. TripAdvisor, here we come. So I hope you have enjoyed this little tour of the Sketchiness Motel, and I'll get this uploaded as soon as I can. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the movie.